Yeah! Woo! Yeah, baby! What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Cumia'S, Cucks. I could not wait to do this show today. I wanted to start at 1. I was just giddy to do the show today. This might have this is going to be a two-parter. I'm looking at my, I have at least 15 windows open of stuff to get through. Shout out to everyone going on. Salvador M, we're having it. Colt C's in the house. Dominic Sin's in the house. Gina Bombina, she's here. She has a day off today, so so I just hired her to keep tabs on all the likes. So hit that like button. And maybe Gina will say something nice to you. Hit that smash. Hit that like button, you cowards. All right, guys. Thanks for coming in here. David Chandelier, what's going on? Cheers, cheers, cheers. Wow. Do we got a show today, everybody? I'm excited. I'm pumped. We're doing it. I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to start. Sunday Jenna's in here. Hi. Hey. Anyways, let me welcome myself to the show. If you don't know who I am, if you're new to Cumia'S Cucks, welcome. I'm the Mud Shark, the Sniper, the Z-Man, coming live and direct from Tampa, Florida. And this is my show, Cumia'S Cucks. Where did it come from? Well, back in January, I had all these cucks that you saw in the intro just trashing me, coming after me, throwing me under the bus. You had Carl in Rochester doing a video every single day. By the way, he doesn't do videos about me now. In fact, I don't know if you know this, I am officially kicked out of the Dabbleverse, according to Carl. No longer. They're moving on. Like Steel Toe. They're moving on, baby. So that's sad. It's so sad. I'm brokenhearted. I don't know what to do. So I started this show, and it got momentum. It started building. And what really did it was this guy Steel Toe in Minnesota. This real tryhard. He was constantly making videos about me. Never met him. Didn't know anything about him. Refused to learn his name. For weeks, I was like, I don't want to know this guy's real name or who the hell is White. I don't want to know anything about them. But they were so persistent and so consistent. I went through his videos today. There were at least, I'd say, 50-some videos about me for their clickbait. So finally, I start fighting back. I start going after him with the Cumia'S Cucks. And then he backed away. He gave up. He went away for a couple weeks. He came back. They're out of the chat business. We're not dealing with mentally ill people. He kept calling me a geriatric. He said, as a 50-year-old guy, which I'm not, but he made all this stuff. Carl made Chad. Carl could break Chad. Oh, yeah. We're terrified of Carl. Shout out Ian. What's going on? So anyways, and there was all these storylines, plot lines through the podcast wars of 2023. I think I dominated. I'm pretty sure I'm the guy who dominated all the storylines. So everybody involved in this world, Carl, Shuley, everybody, just remember, I was the guy. Sure, Stuttering John was the main source, but don't get it twisted. Cumia'S Country, all the greatest hits. Trolling John, on his show with Tony Mazur. I did it all. Quitting MLC, getting fired from MLC. I did it all, baby. I had no help. None. I'll mark out if Chad does the April voice. Oh, the April voice is coming. The April voice is coming. It's all coming. I got 16 windows of gold right in front of my fucking eyes. We're doing it. We're having it. I don't even know where to begin. With all this. Gino Bisconte going to Minnesota to do 2 days of steel toe is going to last me at least 3 episodes. I'm not going to get through all this. And then Keanu going on the night show with April. Thank you. And we're going to expose, we're going to point out, we're going to show the hypocrisy police. We're going to show it all, baby. We're going to show exactly, hit that like button, you cowards. We're going to show exactly how fake this fucking friendship is, this bromance. We're going to expose it for what it is. We're going to point out how Aaron and April have no friends at all. We're going to show all the receipts. For a 55-year-old man, he has to fly to Minnesota twice in 2 months to hang out with April and Aaron. He lives in New York City, one of the biggest cities in the world. Some of the best comedians, entertainers. And he has to fly to Minnesota, St. Cloud, Minnesota, to hang out with these losers. And I do mean losers that he met on the internet. These losers who do a podcast from the basement. From the fucking basement. He provides for his family, his wife, his 3 kids, begging for money for the goal. Every day. Every night. We're going to get into it. I got a spy. Oh, I got a spy. You want a taste? Would you like a taste? Oh, I got an insider. And they're feeding me everything. Here's a taste. Let me find it real quick. Again, I got 16 windows open right now. 16. I'm not going to get to any of this. Where the fuck did it go? And we're going to do a hype train. We're going to do 200 likes, get you a hype train. Where we at, Gina? Love Until Forever, Ashley LaRue. Oh, God. The stuff I have. Oh, God, I got to find this. I feel like Stuttering John right now. Don't know where anything's at. Stalling. I guess when you stall, you got to go, dues payer! Dues payer! Dues payer! As you stall. Hit that like button. And, oh, man, I'm excited, guys. I'm so excited. Here's a little taste. Somebody that knows the Imholtes. Here we go. Oh. Send me a message. Chad, I have something interesting regarding steel toe that may be of value to you. This weekend, Gino and Kiki, flew into Minnesota to go to the Vikings game with the Imholtes. It's public info. It's all over the social media. I mean, go through April's social media. She literally hasn't hung out with friends in years. But when Gino and Keanu come to town, they're taking photo shoots. Anyways, but I have some further background given to me by by somebody who vented to me regarding what I'm about to tell you. This was supposed to be Aaron's weekend to watch the kids. He made April call his ex, Ashley LaRue, of children's books fame, we know, Love Until Forever, to reschedule so he could go get drunk with Gino without the kids. So this was Aaron's weekend to have the children. This was his custody weekend. So he calls Ashley like, "Hey, listen, my drunk 54-year-old friend's coming in from New York. I'm dumping the kids off at the house so I can get hammered." So he's a piece of shit. Not only a husband cheating on Ashley, but a father dumping his kids off to go hang out with Gino. Oh, we're going to talk about how much of a piece of shit this guy is? Oh, my God. Here's a little bit more. I have more on this. Aaron has let it slip recently that he has the kids after school on various days throughout the week. This is not the agreed upon shared custody that him and Ashley have. He takes the kids throughout the week because he's constantly canceling the weekends to save face offers to help him during the school week. So he's constantly canceling weekends with his kids. He doesn't really want to be a dad. He just wants to go party. He wants to be steel toe, the radio guy. April has been calling this friend of hers that I'm in contact with, venting about the entire situation. Aaron makes her reschedule and coordinate all the visitation changes to make her look like the bad guy. She's getting fed up with it, with being the middleman with Aaron and his kids and his ex-wife. Furthermore, there is this, I'll save the rest. It's good. It's juicy. We got a long show. First super chat of the day. Ari Jane's dentist. She's fine. She's a cute woman. Chad, you want to go to the next level? Start a chicken tenders, ghost kitchen restaurant like Mr. Beast, etc., with raised sauce. Okay. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I appreciate the contribution to the show. Speaking of hot sauce, holy shit. Let's get this one out of the way. Bam! Thank you. Shout out Kevin Cernier, Bill from Jersey, everyone that bought my new hot sauce from silkcity.com. And ladies and gentlemen, this is all, I am proud of this hot sauce. I know all these other cucks, when I first had a hot sauce, they all wanted a hot sauce. But did they really want a hot sauce? I wanted one. I love hot sauce. Hot sauce is my favorite. I'm a hot sauce connoisseur, and boy, do I have one. Welcome to Mud Shark Madness. This is the best. This was a passion project by Jeff Levine and myself. All credit to Jeff. Jeff's the guy. He's the mastermind behind it. But he walked me through the whole process of the making of this hot sauce that's in my hands. Boom! Boom! We're doing it. Look how cool this label is. That's cool, man. It's one of the coolest labels, and I tried it for the first time last night. Bomb! Killer! Killer! This is what I did. Now, sounds weird, but trust me, it works. And I did it by accident. I sometimes get black beans and brown rice. And I sometimes I have that as a snack between, lunch and dinner. So one day I was in the kitchen and I go, what if I put avocado in with the black beans and rice? And then I got the organic mushrooms sauteed, and I put that in there. I was like, I'll put some hot sauce in that, mix it together, and for some reason, it's delicious. It's fucking delicious. I don't know why I came up with it. I guess I'm Michael Simon now. I'm coming up with stuff. So then yesterday, I said, I'm going to try it with my Mud Shark Madness. And I got to tell you, I'd rather have that than a filet from Ruth Chris. It was delicious. It was delicious. Salvador M's been a member for 3 months. There was this black girl at the gym. God, I can't wait to go home to beat off to her. We're doing it. Whoa, this chat is weird. I'm going to get to the chat, guys. I'm not paying attention right now because I got so much to get to. Let's get back to Silk City. Thank you, Salvador M, for being a member for 3 months. Open up your membership tabs, guys. You never know who might come through and make it rain. Open up the tab where the 3 little dots are and say accept gift memberships. Thank you. We're almost at 400. We're 6 away. Let's get that 6, son. So hot sauce is delicious. And the cool thing about this hot sauce is it's all organic. Everything's natural. It's made from a farm. It's not like there's no artificial fillers, ingredients. It's all grown. Even the apple cider vinegar. But yeah, give it a pineapple, fresh. Mango, fresh. Give it a try. I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to dig it. But if you use that promo code Zumock or Shark, if you don't know how to spell Zumock, put Shark in there at silkcityhotsauce.com and you get 15% off. The more you order, the cheaper it is. In fact, Kevin Cernier just bought $100 worth today. Shout out to Kevin Cernier, who was a longtime $100 sponsor. And let's get that one out of the way real quick, and we'll get to the show. I got video. Tons of video we got to go through. Shout out to the $100 sponsors, Ken Mosca, who will be doing the football show tomorrow, 5 o'clock, with Brant Tobler as our guest. We'll talk to him about the Broncos getting their asses kicked by the Miami Dolphins. The great David Chandler, Jared Thompson, Stu John, Twinkleho 99, Tucker Steve, Randy P, Jack, and Anthony. Who's Anthony? Who the fuck is Anthony? Anthony is a $100 sponsor, and you too can be a $100 sponsor. You got something to promote. You got a business. You trying to run for office, or you want to be on city council. I don't know what you're trying to do, but Anthony has a thing called iReply.co. iReply.co. You go there. It's a lot like Cameo, and there's all the people that are on there. He says stars, celebrities. I take his word for it, but he's a gadget guy. He's a startup guy. He wants to get this thing rolling. I said, come aboard. Let's push this, baby. I'm on there. If you want me to reply to one of your messages, all you have to do is sign up for the fee. I reply right away. And I like grassroots. I like guys doing it. I like guys in the basement coming together without the big corporations. Fuck Sony. Fuck Apple. iReply.co. And it's coming to the App Store next week, so you can download it on your smartphone or flip phone. And I'm pretty sure they're making one for rotary phones. Yay. Let's get to the chat, then we'll get to the show. Guys doing it. I like how everyone's saying we're doing it. Hit that like button. Where are we at on those likes, baby? Gina Bombina. Brian Clowder's in the house. Gaz in the house. Where's Gobbin? Chandler's in the house. Flat Cat. There she is. Dominic Sin, everybody. I'll never forget Dominic Sin exposing Brian McCarthy for lying about the Dos Equis. One of the greatest moments in podcast history. Yeah, that's right. Apple cider vinegar. What's wrong with that? I mean, Brody takes it.
Muscle milk, protein, magnets, apple cider vinegar. I take it and you should too.
No. All right. Okay, let's get to it. Oh, Bill just gave out some memberships, guys. What's up, G Rob? Shout out to G Rob. Yeah, G Rob. I guess I have a Discord she put together, and I feel bad because I never go in there. Now it's being trolled completely, so I was like, all right, I'm out. I apologize, G-Rob. I appreciate you going and putting that effort in, but that Discord stuff is kind of weird. I don't know. I don't like it. I know people love it, but it's not my scene. But if you guys like it, have fun. Go Discord it up. So, again, back to Steel Toe. So, one of the original Cucks. Gino, of course, is a Cumia'S Cuck. And we said, I think it said on Saturday, Gino is now officially engaged to Keanu. They're finally together. They're calling it. They're going to spend the rest of their lives together, or what's left of Gino's when his liver fails. And they've struck up this bromance, this friendship with Steel Toe. And it's very odd because Aaron's 36, Gino's 54, but they're all flying out to see each other. They're hanging out. And I guess they go to this Minnesota Vikings game. And from what I understand from my sources, Aaron bought the tickets to the game. The Vikings versus Gino's Chargers. And they were from the photos, it looked like they were good seats. Let's go take a look. We'll take a look ourselves. Let's go to April's Instagram, everybody. Public Instagram. Let me just put that out there. Here, let me take me off screen. So they're really in with Compound. Look at April, like they're already promoting Chrissy Mayer coming October 21st with Lila Hart. Go see them. I'm sure it's going to be fucking great. So, but you know what's interesting about April's Instagram is if you scroll through, there's no photos with her with anybody besides Aaron or her family. There's no friends. And the only friends that they take photos with is Keanu and Gino when they come to town. And photos of herself, but it's all her mom, Aaron, and Gino and Keanu. They have no friends, none. So they go to this game, and here's the seats. They look pretty good, right? Apparently, April and Keanu are best friends now. I mean, look at these two. She's kissing her with the caption says, if Bisconte and Imholte ever decide to give into their bromance, I think Kiki and I will be fine together. So there's rumors of swinging going on. You know, we know April's, she's a freak in the bedroom. She's got those tattoos. She's got her belly button pierced. She brags about getting fucked hard and coming. She's constantly talking about getting pleased by Aaron or trying to get pleased. So these best friends are hanging out, taking their selfies, laughing. But they had good seats. You could tell there's good seats to this game. I mean, look at these guys. And they're like hanging out like best of friends. Like, Gino, are you that lonely? Gino, you live in New York City. New York City. And you have to fly to Minnesota and hang out with this fucking basement dweller and woods girl? Look at these. I mean, these seats are good. Look how close they are. I mean, so Aaron bought these tickets to the game. He bought the tickets to the game. Here, I'll stop sharing. And I started thinking about it. Wait a second. There's video evidence of April saying when they're trying to hit the goal during the hype train. Well, not the hype train. It's the Hulk Hogan theme song now. You can skip your coffee in the mornings. Just donate. Please contribute. You can go a day without Starbucks. Right? When they're begging. You don't have to buy a coffee today. Give us $5, please. Please give us $5. So they're begging for the goal, the money. So I guess the goal, the whole time when they say the goal was to take Gino and Keanu to the Vikings game. That was the goal. Hit that like button. Where are we at, Gina, on likes? Oh, man, we got 142 more likes for the hype train. Yes, we hit 200. You got a hype train. We got a good one today. So when you were contributing money over there, Chandler, all the guys, they basically took that money and took Gino and Keanu to the Vikings games. They're only friends. And what upsets me about this whole thing is that Aaron supposed to have custody this weekend with his kids, switches it around. Apparently he does that all the time to take Gino and Keanu. Not his 3 kids. You think maybe, Aaron, your 3 kids maybe want to go to the football game? I don't know. If I'm a kid, that'd be a thrill to go to the Vikings game. If my dad took me to the Vikings, my dad was around, it would have been amazing because there's nothing going on in Minnesota. Everybody in Minnesota loves the Vikings. Everybody. They love it. They got nothing else going on. But no, I'm not taking my kids to the game. I'm taking Gianno and Keanu, my only friends. Clubfoot Kodak Carl, $5. Thank you, buddy. Chad, looks like Gino won't be broke for long. Now that Gino is engaged to Keanu, and Keanu's family is worth millions. Is that true? I don't know much about Keanu, Kiki. The few podcasts that I have done with her, she's always been nice. So if she's rich, she's rich. But I guarantee one thing. If they do get married, it's going to be on Anthony Cumia'S property in South Carolina. I bet anyone, any amount of money on that one. Anybody want to take that bet with me? $1,000. $1,000. Let's go. Gifted membership for soulmate Ray DeVito. Pulper, $85. Ray DeVito's watching this. He got gifted a membership. That's hilarious. Hi, Ray. Hi, Ray. Who are you going to annoy today? Ray, who are you going to bother today to come on your shit stream? Going live at 10 with Carlos Danger. Fuck out of here, Ray. You annoy everybody. Sorry. Why'd you ruin my stream with Ray? The evidence is clear. April's a Trailer Park 8. Kids don't like football. Are you out of your mind? Where are your kids, Chad? I don't have them, Crumb. Where are your kids? You know what? You know why? Because I care about human life too much. I'm not going to bring some kid in here and fuck up their lives and make reckless decisions. The fact that anyone in this universe, anyone is supporting their families because of this, you're insane. I'm talking everybody who's married with kids and this is their main source of income. You're out of your fucking mind. If you have a wife or kids and this is how you support your family, you're insane. I'm by myself by design. I think marriage is a sham. If you're married, happily married, congratulations. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in a government contract being signed. I don't believe until death do us part. I don't believe in any of that shit. Somebody could cheat on you in 5 fucking seconds. That's exactly what happened to Ashley LaRue, and you know it. Oh, yeah, you know it. Where's that fucking book? Can't find it. Go get some Silk City hot sauce. It's good. It's hot. Let me read some more of this from my spy, and we'll get to the video. Where did I leave off? Another interesting bit of information I've been exposed to regarding this this friendship from out of nowhere between Gino and Aaron Imholte. As you know, they really just became best friends from out of nowhere. From what I've been told, Aaron, I just got to be careful what I'm reading because I don't want to dox anybody or reveal my sources. Aaron and April were left reeling after their steel toe specials on Compound Media that went absolutely nowhere. Think back when Steel Toe was teasing a major development that would eliminate the goal. I forgot about that. You remember when he was teasing that he had something in place that would eliminate the goal and expose them to a bigger audience? Most people thought he was working to get back into terrestrial radio. What it actually was is he was pushed in all his chips to E-Rock thinking they were going to be the next big thing on Anthony Cumia'S network. Compound has no more money. They gained nothing from hosting his few little episodes. Thus, the deal was never made to bring April and Aaron on. So E-Rock was holding the cheese in front of him, dangling the cheese. And Aaron, being the idiot that he is, thought he was actually going to get a show on Compound. Enter the Aaron and Gino bromance. We all know Aaron has a super inflated ego and has never taken an L. He devised a new plan to get to Cumi'a through Gino. Go back and look at the timeline. April started doing spot appearances with Keanu and Chrissy Mayer. This was pushed behind the scenes by Aaron and gave him his opening to Gino almost as, hey, look, our girls are out and they're really good friends. We should hang too. Shortly after, Aaron would go on live and brag about his conversations with Gino. This is where Aaron offered to pay Gino to fly to Minnesota for the anniversary show. Aaron knew it would not bring any more asses to seats. This was a small local fan base. They didn't even know who the hell Gino was. It was a calculated move to get in front of Gino one-on-one. The entire thing is and was and attempted to be guaranteed seats at Bisconte's wedding coming up. Sorry, I'm reading this. It's very pretty sad. He says, the one thing, the drive home, this Aaron and Gino relationship is completely manufactured by Aaron in his attempt to be, quote unquote, one of the guys so he can get close to Cumi'a. This was not organic in any way whatsoever. They didn't meet pick up basketball. They didn't go to school together. They weren't business associates. They weren't coworkers. It was more manipulation by Aaron Imholte. This is coming from a very reliable source. And it makes sense to me. It checks all the boxes. And then they sent me this link. Let's play this before we look into this best friend situation. I was just texted by Jim Florentine not to say the word bromance, so I'm not going to say it. So let's pull up this. I got so many windows open because this is getting bigger and bigger and bigger as time goes on. So this is from a year ago, this video I'm about to play. It's very telling. Let's watch together. It's very telling. 1 year ago, and Steel Toe started attacking me almost a year ago, back in October. I remember it was October of 2022 because he was so fucking relentless. I say end of September. I take that back. That's when I started kind of responding to him. So this is him talking about Gino on the Steel Toe Morning Show. Shout out to the Steel Toe Boring Reddit, by the way. You can clip any of this if you want to use it. Hold on, let me pull me up so you could see me too. Hi. Hi, me. Hi.
Says, what's up, all? Did anyone hear the Gino Bisconte tirade he went on about Steel Toe this afternoon?
Ooh.
Please fucking tell me that's true.
Links. Always send the links.
Please tell me that Gino Bisconte talked about this show on his show. That would be fucking fantastic.
Is he the N-word guy?
I think everybody on Compound is the N-word guy.
I think they are.
I think Compound should probably just change its name to the N-word place.
Just the N-word place.
Yeah.
He's calling Gino the N-word guy. I mean, this guy, everything he does is racist. Everything he says is racist. Hit the like button. Where are we at, Gino?
Nothing sexier.
I think Anthony would like it. I think Anthony would.
Anthony would like have an entire basket, like a hat full of N-word ideas, and he'd just pick them out.
Now, Marie says if it was on Compound Media, no one saw it. Well, I wasn't going to say that. And like even less people watch Gino's show, especially since Aaron Berg left. John P. says he spent a half hour beating up on you and April. Did he really?
Interesting.
It's amazing.
Did that worthless fucking drunk? Did that crack-jawed drunk really go off on us for a half hour?
We can't not do that. Somebody give me a link.
Well, it's behind a paywall and nobody watches Gino Bisconte's show. He drank himself so stupid that his own co-host / best friend.
It's amazing. The hypocrisy police these people are. These guys are garbage. Everybody I'm showcasing on Cumia'S Cucks is garbage. They're all garbage. This is what he was saying about him a year ago before they became, quote unquote, best friends. Aaron's using Gino to backdoor himself back onto Cumia'S good graces. And Gino's just lonely. Gino's a lonely guy who apparently has no friends in New York City where he has to fly to Minnesota to hang out with somebody. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Let's watch a little bit more before we get into how they're buddy now and they're just best friends.
And left him for a better opportunity. He aired it. He aired his grievances on Gino's show. He went, you drink too much. You say the N-word. I got to leave because you're out of control. I'm not going to be here with you doing a show. Basically tried to nicely tell his friend, I'm not going to let you drag me down. I mean, he's a 60-year-old man who has roommates and can't perform at comedy clubs.
Mhm.
Anthony's got him on as a pity drinking buddy gig where he makes maybe $800 a month. Maybe. And I might be exaggerating on that.
I'm so upset.
This is how fake this dude is. This dude is the phoniest dude in all of this shit. And out of all the cucks, this guy is the phoniest dude out of everybody involved. Everybody. Even Melton. He is phony as fuck. Has Aaron ever even talked to Cumia? Yeah, E-Rock hooked it up where he could come on the show, and he went on his show. But I will bet you any amount of money. I'll bet you all the Silk City. All of it. I don't know how much Levine has in Vermont. I'll bet you all the Silk City. Anthony Cumia does not know Aaron's first and last name. If you said, hey, Cumia, what do you think of Aaron Imholte? He's like, who? He'll remember Steel Toe. What about April Imholte? What? What are you talking about? Hit that like button. We're almost at 200 views. Damn it. Excuse me. Timmy G. You bet can't people make up. You did it with Levy. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're trying to show me. Pulper, $82 for Ian H's test and his skill at Fortnite. I don't know who Ian H. Oh, Ian Hawk.
Upset right now.
Okay.
I forgot about the paywall thing
Ian Hawk's a psychopath.
because I thought that you and I had gone on Compound Media before and looked at something.
I'll tell you this about Gino Bisconte.
Uh-oh.
If he talks shit about your show, he's just trying to get that show to mention him, so maybe he can grab a listener.
Well, I mean,
sounds
too late.
familiar.
I mean, we've already talked about you and it wasn't positive. So
Yeah, Gino, I mean, get back in the bottle, go back to that bar across the street. Hopefully Pat Dixon doesn't show up and finish the job because Lord knows you can't fight. We found that out. And just keep to your own show. I mean, you got to work on getting some audience, man. You got to work on getting some listeners because there ain't that many. The only thing on Compound that has anybody is Anthony's show.
Right.
That's it.
Is he good now?
He's not
Is
lying.
he still good?
He and Gavin McInnes can still be funny.
Okay, good.
He and Gavin McInnes.
He's not lying. I remind everyone, this is before he met E-Rock and he started sucking up to E-Rock like Carl did.
I don't know if he's got naked pictures of Cumia. I don't know if I don't know if there's some kind of HR thing going on there. I don't know if it's a
Maybe.
retard quota they got to
What
meet.
kind of HR could there be? There was people punching each other. Nobody got fired.
That's
right?
true.
There's no HR there.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. So Gino wanted to talk about Steel Toe today. Look at us just making the rounds everywhere.
That's really fun. I really could give a fuck what anyone has to say about us as long as
Yeah,
they're
you
talking
do.
about it.
Thanks, Gino. God, Gino just really likes taking L's. That's his big.
All right, let's fast forward, everybody. That was a year ago. And now they're best friends. They are best friends. Look at these buddies hanging out. Woo! Two men are about to come on the screen.
Welcome to the Steel Toe Morning Show.
Yeah. I would love to see Aaron Imholte's iPod. Like, I don't know if he's just all death metal and thrash metal. I mean, he just screams metal. Jesus, this intro's forever. Let's go. Hit the like button. All cringe metal. I know it's like cringe, non-copyrighted. All right, I gotta fast forward this shit. All right, hold on. Took forever. Hit that like button. How does he get away with playing Bret the Hitman Hart's theme? How's the WWE not strike that?
Good morning, everybody, and welcome. It's the Steel Toe Morning Show. Hey, that's the Google Chrome view of the intro video. Hey, how's it going?
Oh my God!
Gee,
Hold on. He plays a YouTube video of Bret the Hitman Hart.
he is here. The soon to
Hold on. Sorry, I mean to play this again. Oh, this is hilarious. Yeah! Absolutely! Hold on. Flow transition. Bret the Hitman Hart.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome. It's the Steel Toe Morning.
Oh, well, there it is. Look. Hold on. He's literally just playing off of YouTube. It says WWF Bret the Hitman Hart Heart Attack entrance theme song. And it's just some guy on a guitar. Oh, that's how he gets away with it, because it's not the actual copyrighted version. It's just a guy just jamming on his guitar. The Hitman. I met him, by the way. Hit the like button. We're almost at 200 views. Wee! That's fun for me.
Morning Show. Hey, that's the Google Chrome view of the intro video. Hey, how's it going? Gino Bisconti is here.
And I played that video from a year ago. Now look at him.
The soon-to-be Gino C. Thompson.
Thank you.
Oh, what a morning. He's a pro, ladies and gentlemen. He's here. He's up. He's awake.
Not.
He's ready to go.
None of the above.
Hey, you know what we're doing?
Dying. We're dying.
We're doing it.
Ah!
We're doing it.
You know what it is?
We're feeling good.
We're
Things are
not.
happening.
That's-
That's me. They're copying me. Everyone's copying the Z-Man, the Mud Shark. Everyone. All of you. Everyone in this unit, you're all copying what I'm doing. Everything I say, you copy. Everything I do, you copy. All of you. Get the fuck out of here. I'm the trend center. I'm the Mud Shark. I'm the one who does it. We're having it. We're doing it. I was the one telling Gino Bombina, you're in charge of likes. Now everyone's doing the likes. Everybody. Chow says we've never said I'm doing it. Chris Benoit shakes his head at Chris Watt. Those are terrible fathers. Where are we at on likes? Because I promise you a hype train. And I fulfill.
right.
I'm having fun.
Exactly.
It's me.
And pass. No.
All right, this guy's an asshole. That's me.
That is how I feel right now.
Oh, we're going to be fine. People are excited.
Steel Toes using my voice as sound drops. When he kept saying he was moving on, I'm moving on. We're moving. We're done. We're out of the Dabbleverse. We're moving on. We do a show. Okay? All these other, they're not doing shows. I do a show. Remember all that? I remember it all.
Should have just.
And you notice how he's Aaron's always wearing in hot water shirts now. Bill Schultz.
Kept drinking.
You think so?
God.
How could I have done it? I would have had to feed you the alcohol like the bartender fed Doc Brown in Back to the Future Part 3. I would have had to, all right, just put this here clothespin on his mouth and just pour it down his gullet.
I remember. This is your fault because
Okay, I'm ready to hear this.
one, I gotta say thank you to that you and that your far better half. Those tickets, if you saw the pictures and
Well,
We saw the photos. After this segment, we'll do the hype train, Gina. Thank you very much for being in charge. You get a raise. Go to HR, tell them that you want a raise, and I got you. Sit down, Zumock. Hit subscribe. to jump in, open up your membership tabs. You don't know what might happen at any given moment. Woo! Let's watch them. This is the day after the big football game in Minnesota. And from what I understand, he came in that Sunday. They did a show Monday, and he did another show on Tuesday with Gino, and they flew out that evening. So Aaron's kids have not been around since last week. Aaron's kids are nowhere to be. They're in Ashley LaRue's home. He has no intentions on picking them up from school on Monday or Tuesday. So this is the kind of dad you're dealing with over here. Remember how he's always going to put family first? You remember that? Families first, families off limits. Go fuck yourself, steel toe.
Show pictures.
I was 5 rows from Brandon Staley. And let me
God.
tell you, 5 rows, even in one of the most amazing stadiums of any sports arena in any country, is well within earshot of my annoying, loud, one-time strong, manly voice.
It was strong.
Screaming, "You're fired. You're fired." And
How'd that end up?
it's exactly what I said on the phone. No, it's not. I said we were going to win by 1 point because the line was laying 1.5, so they'd fuck me over and wouldn't cover. Because I picked the Chargers in my spread pool because I knew they'd win, so they wouldn't fire that piece of shit.
By the way, how was our? Did you feel like our section was properly entertained?
How much fun was that section?
That was a fun section.
Like I'm a professional asshole. I don't have to tell many of the listeners, but it was the Charger side, literally 5 rows from the.
Bill, I'm glad you caught that. I was thinking the same thing. I didn't get it out in time. Aaron, like he totally just compared Back to the Future 3. He just assumes we've seen all these movies. He just assumes Back to the Future 3. Listen, was the Back to the Future franchise profitable and popular? Absolutely. Back to the Future is one of the greatest movies of all time. I love Back to the Future. Back to the Future 2, a little weird, cult classic. 3, it was good. I watched it. But I wouldn't know for a fucking second about that reference. The only thing I don't even remember Back to the Future. I remember ZZ Top was in it. That's it. Anyways, let's watch these dummies.
Actual players, some of whom I love, most of whom I want to fucking ship them to a soccer league in Nigeria. But and there was a guy like 3 seats over who was wearing a Mike Williams huge Charger, but none of them were dumb fans. Everyone was like smart. We were laughing. I'm like, I said, let me tell you what's going to happen here. We're going to score to take the lead. You're going to score in the last drive of the game, and you should have. Who dropped that fucking pass?
Hawkinson.
Now I don't know what God's saying about British Knights, but I owned a pair at one point. I just haven't heard British Knights in a long time.
Dropped a game-winning touchdown in the end zone that tipped up in the air
because his arms are tired from carrying those bags of money to the bank.
Look, man, it looked good until it didn't. It looked good until the end. I should have known it was cursed when
I should do the hype train today with the train from Back to the Future 3. Wasn't that the thing they were trying to rob a train? I don't remember. Hold on, let me pull this up real quick. Back to the Future 3 hype train. Hit that like button while you're here. Why not? Why not? What else do you got to lose? Free train. Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They were trying to use the train. Yes, that's right. Hold on. I had a whole hype train set up. Here we go. We're going to do a Back to the Future 3 hype train today. I had another hype train planned. Okay, let's go to the what would you rather see on the hype train today? Would you rather see a Back to the Future 3 hype train that Aaron quoted? Or would you like to see the TV show Chips with Eric Estrada and Larry Wilcox roller disco hype train? You choose, and we'll do it. Oh, yeah, they rushed the train. to get the DeLorean to go 88 or yeah, it's to get the flux so they can go back. Okay, I remember that. Back to the Future, Chips. The chat is torn. Neither. Chips. I think people want to see Chips roller disco. Hype train machine runs on hot sauce. Yes, it does. Chips. We're going to go with the Chips hype train. Chandler was the difference maker on that one. Ari Jane's Dennis. I hate reading these because Ari Jane's a nice girl. She does nothing. She's sweet. I've known her for a long time. I've known her for over 10 years. Here's an idea for a show, Mud Shark. We all start a movie at the same time, and you and the chat do commentary. Maybe Cobra. No, we thought about that. That's a great idea. Wait, now you're saying Back to the Future 3. What are you doing, Chandler? What are you doing? And Chips. What's going on? How can I do 2 hype trains? Let's do Chips. Ari Jane's amazing. Chandler always wins in the end.
We literally had an interception bounce off of our hands and into the hands of a
All right, we don't need to recap of the football game. Okay, I want to see these photos. They're going to go through the photos together. I mean, this is Aaron's he hasn't had friends at that house and probably never. So Gino and Keanu coming out, this is a big deal for him. This is big. You know, this was huge for them. Oh yeah, brother. Tampa Terry, $4.99. Did they ever throw that biker gangster Cheetos in jail for physically assaulting you with that oil can a few months back? Cheetos can suck it, brother. My Hulks is worse than Aaron Imholte's. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah. It sounds like the Macho Man. Yeah, I'll never forgive Cheetos for getting me jumped. Cumia'S country. I'll never forgive Cheetos at Stoney's for doing what he did to me. Ever. I should file a fucking police report like Gino did to Pat for what he did to me. I'll never forget it. Thanks for the $5, Tampa Terry. So they're gonna go over the weekend. Let's walk their weekend together
for a football game.
I think we've got some shots of it. Let's
what do we got?
Take a look here.
I think. See, we look fine there. We look like two gay dudes hitting on women we have no shot with.
Hey, look at you, Rumble Friday. Look at you holding back on the YouTube.
And the guy, look at that guy leaning over my right shoulder. That guy was great. We were like when you get surrounded by fans that are loud, dumb fans, but smart, that was a great section.
The guy in the Chargers jersey here too was really cool.
They were all good fans. Even the guy in front of me, he's like, yeah, that was a terrible call. A lot of bad calls in that game.
A lot of bad calls that benefited the Vikings.
And again, no Charger fan and no Viking fan. There were no Viking fans going too bad. We're like, because as fans of football, they all balance out in the end.
Right.
No one was like, oh, fuck you, you don't deserve this. Or none of us like, oh, what do you mean? We were all laughing. It's like, yeah, we got
this guy here. That. This guy right here, every time there was a bullshit call and they showed up on the screen, he'd look over at me and I'd go, look clean to me. Look like a good call.
Have these guys ever never done anything? Do they ever go anywhere? They act like this was the greatest thing ever. This weekend. Yeah. You go to a football game, it's fun. There's fans. They're hanging out. It's interactive. Every game you have ever gone to has been fun. Never gone to a game, not had a good time. I mean, it's just unbelievable, like how they just then they start getting into the whole Kevin Brennan thing. I'll get that hype train. Don't worry.
At each other.
It's only 3:00. I got a lot to get to. I'm not going to get to all of it. I have, like I said, I have 16 windows of shit that you guys have sent me. So we're going to take our time. This will be a two-parter Cucks. I'll come back on Friday.
Like teenage girls, and we just sit there and watch the world kind of keep spinning around as these guys are apparently having an apocalypse every single day.
This is a fresh Windsor. Hasn't even been cracked yet.
No, it is a fresh Windsor. You still got some.
Look at these buddies.
I think.
Look at these buddies.
So
man.
at any rate, our cringe found it, and they decided to put it up there. And I wanted to play it with you in the room so you could give us some insight.
Hey guys, if you're in the chat and you're not a member, open up your gifted memberships tab to accept, because you don't know. We're like 6 away. Actually, I think we're 4 now. From 400. So that was cool. I'm a one-man operation, guys. I don't have producer Joe. I don't have Adam. I do it all myself. So I month of October, we're going to be doing some changes to the Patreon. You can go ahead and sign up for that if you want. So I'm going to be the month of, I only have a few dates in October, and I just want to work on the podcast and get shit done. So thank you very much for your contributions. Blah, blah, blah.
Commentary on Kevin Brennan's.
Would you like to see? Okay, I'll start with this commentary, and I've said this countless times. Every single person that leaves, and I do a thing called Gratcast, which is just a silly name, but I'm a pretty happy guy. And a lot of people are like, for Gratcast, you sure fucking bitch a lot, because the one thing that fucking drives me nuts are ungrateful cunts. Now, you know who's grateful? Kevin Brennan's whore wife. She's grateful.
Why would you say she's a whore?
She's grateful.
She seems like a nice lady.
She's grateful, that whore of a wife, because
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
You know who's always ready? Kevin Brennan's whore wife. So, what drives me nuts is people that.
Man, the chemistry between these two is just unbelievable. It's like Gino with anybody. Gino wants that hype train now. What do you guys? Do you guys want it now? Because I'll break it out. You got to hit that like button. Chad has his Malcolm X glasses on. All right. Oh, and I gotta play a clip of Stuttering John. I know this is Cumia'S Cucks, but I'm gonna play it because it's just wait, hold on. I'm getting a text from my college roommate, Genevieve. I'll read it to you live on air. The client host, we don't want a hype train. We need a hype train. That's all you got to say. So my college roommate, Genevieve, she lives down here in Wesley Chapel. She's happily married with kids. She just sent me a text. She's a nurse. Hi. I recall in a post you have COVID again. Hope you're feeling better yet. We're going to go see Matt Rife next week. Everyone's going to see Matt Rife. Everyone's seeing Matt Rife at all times. Are you going to be there? I never heard of him until recently. He's funny and from Ohio. Matt Rife's from Ohio. I didn't know that. I thought she was going to give us a COVID update or something. Click if you want to. All right, let's go. Let's get this thing rolling. Let's get this thing hype. Let's hype it up, baby. You ready? Let's go. Silk City's on the hype train. Yeah. Who else is on the hype train? Woo! Logan Road King. Yeah. Like I promised earlier, we're going to get the cast of Chips on the hype train. Roller Disco. We'll see Eric Estrada, everybody. There we go. train. The cast of Chips, baby. Ooh. Chandler just gifted 20 subs on the hype train. Yeah, open up those tabs. There's Larry Wilcox. Punch and John. That's John. David Chandler's on the hype train. Woo! Look at all these obscure. Oh, that's a Huggy Bear from Starsky and Hutch. He's on the hype train. April's family is on the hype train. Hype train. I want to give David Chandler his money's worth, so let's bring on Back to the Future hype train, part 3. Woo! Yeah, hype train. Shirley's fake viewer numbers are on the hype train. Yeah! Yeah! Back to the Future hype train, part 3. This is because Aaron made a stupid, obscure reference. My ex-girlfriend, my future ex-girlfriend's on the hype train. Ooh, I love when that piano comes in. Hype train, hit that like, hit that button, hit those likes, hit that button, go, go, go. Woo, April's on the hype train. Woo! Kevin's on the hype train. Back to the Future 3. 20 more from Chandler on the hype train. Wait, Chris Burke's on the hype train. Train, go! Oh, wow. Thank you, Chandler. Holy gifted memberships on the hype train. Michael J. Fox was on the hype train. I'd like to see Michael J. Fox on the hype train now. I'd like to see him on the hype train now. The hype train derailed. I'm on board. Nobody funnier to shit on than Steel Toe. If you're just joining us, hit that like button, everybody. We broke over 200. We hit the goal. We hit everything. We hit goals. Who do we bust with memberships? Who got a membership that we should know about? Like, who's secretly watching? Can somebody, Bill, you're the moderator. Can you find out who got gifted memberships? I don't know. And yes, it's water, you dummies. Michael J. Fox on the hype train 24/7. Oh, Jesus. 20 people. All right. Hype train. Yeah. Hate Steel Toe hate. Deadful says Chandler's bonkers. And Deadful knows what he's talking about. He knows what the fuck's going on. You see how mad Melton got when he did a pool stream for 1,000? Yeah, Melton's a baby. He's just a baby boy. He's a baby boy. Hold on, I got to figure something out, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Bill, you're in charge of the show from here on out. I got to figure something out here. Something's going down. Something's happening. We're doing it. Anyway, I'll figure it out. What do we learn? Not yet, Gino Bambina. This show is not over yet. We're not ready for that. We got lots to get to. We're going to do a two-parter because I can't get through any of this. Oh, wow. Chandler's kind of cool. Deadpool's way cooler. I don't judge. So let's get back to my message here from this person who told me that Aaron, and this is a very reliable source. They've been a member on Patreon since February, and they've been feeding me information since February, and it's always checked out. So why don't you go ahead and sign up to my Patreon, everybody. Patreon.com/sitdownzumock. Leo Gunn gifted 5 memberships, everybody. And you missed it, you knucklehead. No, Leo, I don't have I can't see it on my end. So I have Bill from Jersey keeping an eye on who gifted memberships. I got Gina Bombina on the 1s and 2s for the likes. Got Thomas McNulty in the caboose. There it is. Thank you, Gina. Oh, KB's doing what do we learn now? Of course he is. They're all doing what I'm doing. I'm the guy. I am the guy. Hit that like button. I'm the guy. So going back to this, they said that Aaron had child custody this weekend with the kids, so he dumped them off with Ashley LaRue. Gino stayed till Tuesday evening. He's flying back to New York. And Aaron's basically using Gino to get in with Cumia. He still wants that compound credibility. Because E-Rock was dangling the carrot. Gave him those dumb shows that nobody watched. But, and then Aaron comes up. I guarantee this is Aaron's idea. He's like, I know what we'll do. Since me and Gino are best friends now, and April and Kiki are best friends, let's have the eye candy. Let's have them do the show in the evening. And let's just sit back and watch the money come in. Let's just sit back, Gino. You and I will drink like drinking buddies upstairs while they're in the basement getting the money rolling in, baby. So this was their genius idea. They thought this was going to blow up the internet. Here we go.
Making love, making
We're
all the
wondering-
butt stuff.
Yes, we're wondering. I'm not really a headphones person, but
That's
we're
fine.
wondering how they're doing it. Tell us in the chat how you think.
She's not really a headphones person.
Doggy style, or is there tears? Is it rough
Is it-
sex?
Is it sensual?
It's very sensual.
They immediately start going into sex talk. The women immediately. Wait, Deadpool got a membership? That's funny. Wait, is Chandler making it rain again? Chandler bought Deadpool. Okay, let me pull this up real quick. Because I want to give credit where credit's due, and I don't want anybody to feel like I want everyone to feel like they're getting their money's worth. You know, I care about the people. That's why I always say, like, hey, like guys like Chandler, if you want me to mail you a shirt or some Silk City hot sauce, let me know. So, okay, so Chandler gifted 20, then another 20, so that's 40. Then super chatted, and then another 20. So, okay, I just want to make sure we're all caught up. So let's get back to this show because it's so good. It's so good. This was a great idea.
I
Keanu's hosting the show now.
feel it's very sensual. Oh, producer Roberto, my producer. Producer
hello.
Robert is here. Hi, Kiki and April. I see you. I hear you. I feel you. Yes. Can you see us? Can you hear us? Can you feel us? Oh my God. No,
I love when he shows up.
Well, it's been a rip roaring 24 hours, right? Look, she's drinking Jameson. I forced her to do a shot of Jameson with me, and it never
Christ.
gets better.
No, it doesn't.
No.
It always feels like college. It always feels warm.
What's great about this is April. This is a Monday night, so this is a weekday, and she's drinking Jameson. They just went to the Vikings game, got hammered, and they're supposed to be parents. She says she's a mother now, right? She took over Ashley's parent. She's the mom now, even though Ashley's writing children's books saying she's not the mom. I'm the mom. I gave fucking birth. Oh shit. We'll match the next donation, and this, you fucking douche. Good troll. Good move. Bravo. Bravo. That was okay. You got to respect a good troll, and that was a good troll. Very funny. Hit the like button, sharks. We hit the goal.
All the way down. It lasts. You start sweating eventually.
That's their love making upstairs you're talking
Oh,
about,
okay.
I feel. Yes.
Who's pitching and who's catching?
Okay. Well, Gino's the more girly, emotional one. But I feel that so if it's like a what's the movie? If it's like a
Ask
Brokeback
Aaron.
Mountain moment, I feel like
Ask Aaron the movie. He knows the movies. Especially if it's obscure or just he knows all the quotes in Brokeback Mountain.
Aaron will be the Heath Ledger.
He's
More
spitting.
Like, I don't want to do this. Yeah, but I have to. And then crying, and then Gino would be the Jake Gyllenhaal, like the more emotional.
Right. He's gonna
sort.
cry.
Yes.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
So far, this show's 4 minutes and 46 seconds in. They've talked nothing. All they've talked about is sex, getting pleased, gay sex. That's what they're doing. That's what we're doing here. Last time I did that, it cost me $250. Well, you got out 99 cents, my friend. Oh, great. Stevie Lou's here. Now you guys are heckling me with 99 cents. I'm getting heckled with 99 cent super chats. You guys are assholes. Assholes. I'm turning over a new leaf with some of you cucks. A lot of these people that I've been feuding with, some of these guys, not these cucks. I'm talking about the Stevie Lou's, the Cardiffs. I'm gonna start being nice to them. Because my whole thing is I never really went after anybody. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Stop it. I'm not having this. This is not happening. So I'm going to start being nice to them and see what happens. Chandler, stop it. Jesus. This is so obnoxious. You're ruining the show. Sweaty try hard. Don't. I'm going to try to get along with Stevie Lou and see what happened. Look at Brian. He messed up your troll. Ha ha. Get you a cheeseburger. $1.99. Now Deadpool's doing it? The hell, man. It's the 99 cent super train. Hype train. Brian Clowder just sent me a DM. Look at this. Let's do a 99 cent hype train. Let's fire it up. See if it works. It's so stupid. I like stupidity, though. I'm a fan of stupidity. Love it. Love it. Robox 55 hype train. Let's just let these broads yap with the volume down.
And then
John's wet brains on the hype train. Chandler, $2, only 100 more to go. Sonny Jenna's on the hype train. Hype train. Oh! Chandelier's on the hype train with his Canadian 99 cents. Jesus. Now it's getting out of hand. I can't keep up. Chandler's on the hype train. Like the chat is, it's backed up with this stuff. Galactic Wrestling Federation's on the hype train. Dick Fitzwell's on the hype train. Detroit by Dark with $1. He's throwing you all off, son. He threw you all off. My computer's going so slow right now. We're doing it. Hold on. You guys are going too fast. Chandler's back on the hype train. Super B's on the hype train. It's the 99-cent train, son. Whimpering John's on the hype train. This is out of control. Hulper's back on the hype train. Chandler's on the hype train. RP's on the hype train. You guys are making it hail. You're not making it rain, you're making it hail. Flat Cat's on the hype train. Brian's on the hype train. Detroit by Dark. YouTube gets 30% of this. I want to remind everybody. YouTube gets 30% of this 99 cents. Computer user goes on the hype train. Jeff Closer's on the hype train. Edgar's on the hype train. Chandler's back on the hype train. Bubble Popper 24's on the hype train. Ryan Clowder's on the hype train. Sweaty Tryhard's on the hype train. Chandler's back on the hype train. Stacy's on the hype train. Making it hail on the hype train. Lance on the hype train. Look at them just yap, by the way. Look at April and them just yap. Me, Gino, Aaron, Gino. Chandler's was on the caboose on the hype train. Thank you for your 99-cent contribution, guys. Mudark is making bank today. Leo Gunn. That was dumb, but I loved every minute of it. I like dumb. If it's dumb, I like it. Dumb will always be fun. Keep going. Record. Hold on. My chat is so backed up. 319. Wait, Jessica's on the hype train. Pulver. He's on. Chandler lost count. That's insane. I lost count. I need to start over. Tomas from Michigan's on the hype train. You guys are literally spamming me with 99 cents, which is hilarious. G-Rob. 121 likes. I thought we had 200. You lied to me, Gina. I thought we had over 200. You stole a hype train from me. Damn you. Gina, do you have a third hype train in you today? I've never done 3. It's a world's record. Don't you guys love that I just took Steel Toe's hype train from him? I literally took it from him. He's forced to do other songs now for the goal because I made the hype train the hottest thing on the internet. Let's check in with these dummies. What do you think they're talking about? April's probably talking about how Aaron can't dick her down. I guarantee they're talking about sex. Can we do a $10 hype train? You up the ante on that one, baby. I'll do a $10 hype train. All right, I think they're talking about sex. Let's tune in.
I'll like order a Starbucks or whatever, and he wants a black coffee because he thinks he's cool.
He just likes to take it black, is all it is.
Yes.
Oh, hey, April with the joke.
Upstairs.
Right.
Aaron is very not black. So
April with the joke, the racist joke. She's learning good from Steel Toe. She knows how to bring in the racist humor. She's learning. She's doing it.
You haven't seen, what he's packing underneath. It could be, for all you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, as soon as I said they're talking about sex, but now they're talking about dicks.
The color or the size?
Both.
Like
he actually had it dyed. You know how Michael Jackson did the whole bleachy thing?
He went the reverse.
Aaron did the reverse because he thought it looked cool back in the day. He did the
race
humor
thing
where you get the blackout tattoos.
Like in Soul Man with C. Thomas Howell. That's something Aaron would.
His penis.
Absolutely. Oh,
he did black dick.
Maybe a tattoo.
We're talking about
like
dick.
In the dark tattoo. Well, maybe Gino could write my name on his dick in glow in the dark tattoo ink, and then when the lights are off, it'll just say Cumia'S.
Do you know that
that'd be a nice wedding present?
I think that'd be really great. And then
who's tuning in? This was on the evening show Monday night. Who was watching this? Who's like, a lot of you have real jobs and careers. You're going out there. You're doing it. You get home from work, maybe crack open a beer, make dinner, eat dinner, get served dinner, take a shower. 8 o'clock comes rolling around. Who's popping on their recliner and watching this? I want to know. I need to know. I want to know who's really watching this for real.
When Aaron and I had first started dating, he knew that I like tattoos and stuff. I have 2 of them so far. I don't know how many you have.
I think I have like 7, but
7.
6 of them are drunk brunch tattoos.
Okay. So back,
we know April's tattoo is like of a deer and a tree.
In the day, probably like 4 years ago now, almost, he had requested, and it was obviously a joke, but he had requested that I get his face tattooed down there. His face tattooed down there, mouth set accordingly so that he may make out with himself while he was downtown.
Well, at least he goes down on you. That's a win for you.
Aww.
Yes. No, but
oh man, I can't wait for Aaron's kids to watch these shows when they get older. At least he used to go down on you.
Gonti constantly. He's never not. He's constantly going down on me, and I go like, just
God
stop
bless
it.
him.
Even after he's
Just
like,
stop it. Yes,
he always.
there is something to that, you guys. I know there's many men in here. We have like 7% women in our.
Cumia'S has like, I think we just made 2% women. It's all men.
Well, that's because you have so many cute girls on there, plus yourself.
That's
it's
true, I
the most
suppose,
gorgeous thing
but-
I've ever seen. But I don't know. There is something kind of overrated about doing like too much oral, like too.
Listen, I love women. I love ladies. Contrary to what people say on the internet, I'm very, very heterosexual. I'm not like a big sex talker because I think it's gross. Well, it's not. It's gross. Like, I think you should keep it private. But having 2 females talking about it is grossing me out. That's weird. How's that happen? It's just I think it's because I'm picturing her with him, and that's grossing me out. I'm picturing these two with Gino and Aaron. Like she's talking. Okay, let's listen to her talk sex and oral.
Too much foreplay before fucking.
Sometimes I just want to like get. I just want to like get it in, but Gino is very love-makey for sure.
He's emotional,
and he wants to look at my face, which is incredibly gay. But I love that. I'm like, I love that you love me so much. You want to look at my face. It's adorable.
Does he make you like look into his eyes and stuff too?
I can't. I'm so gay. I can't help but look him in the eyes. I'm like,
Keanu's been doing nothing but crying since she got engaged.
Truly,
and now everything is just.
No, I know
emotions.
It is. It's a really nice feeling. And then when I told my parents, or my mom's weeping, and I'm like, I get weeping too. No. It is really.
Your mom is the sweetest too. She's been like, I posted a whole mess of pictures from our endeavors yesterday. Not all of them, of course, but your mom was commenting on there. Oh, you guys are so sweet.
She's already hanging out with her mom. Jesus, they just met these people like 4 months ago, and they're like hanging out with Keanu's parents already. Oh, this show's really bad. It's not a good show. Thanks for making it rain earlier with the $1 super chats. That was funny. I just threw up on my mouth. Gino's probably older than her dad. Yikes. Yeah, normally, like when you hear a woman talking about sex, you're turned on, but this is not good.
Thank you for sharing. I haven't met her yet, but I'd like to have her out here sometime.
Oh, well, you'll see her at the wedding. I was thinking more like
I love how Aaron and April just expects everyone to fly out to see them. Like they never leave Minnesota except to go to that dumb Vegas vacation once a year where they got married. But they just said, you come to Minnesota. Yeah, just come here. Why wouldn't you? Meanwhile, fucking Gino and Keanu live in New York City. New York City. New York. New York City. The Big Apple. Everyone lives the Beastie Boys, New York City. Everybody, New York City. Late night talk shows. Everything's there. Comedy Cellar, Statue of Liberty. But they expect everyone just to come to Minnesota. Yes, come on. I can't wait to get her out to Minnesota. I guarantee you, I bet money, April's never been to New York City. I bet you any amount of money she's never been to New York City. I got videos I haven't even got to today. We're going to have to do part 2 either sometime this week. Keanu, more like pee on you, am I right? Ooh.
Like just me and Gino, we get married at like a 7-Eleven or something goofy because I love a good sight gag.
Okay.
And I've been thinking.
I'm calling it right now. Keanu and Gino are getting married in South Carolina on Anthony Cumia'S property. I'm calling it. I'm calling my shot. Remember this day. Tuesday, September 26th, 2023. Chad says they're getting married on Anthony's soil of his new home. That's happening to get in so the boss could go to the wedding. So the boss can go to the wedding. He wants the boss there. He'll probably be the best man because it's obvious Gino has no friends. Gino, when I lived with Gino, everyone knew him. He seemed to have a lot of friends. He has no more friends. They're all gone. When Aaron Berg left that show, all his friends went away. So Anthony, who gives him an allowance to do his shit show. By the way, I heard Jim Stansel was hosting it. Is that true? Can somebody confirm or deny that Jim Stansel was hosting Kevin's show? Or no, I'm sorry, Gino's show today? Gino's got no money or friends. who would be the best man. He wants Cumia to be the best man. I guarantee Gino asked Cumia to be the best man of his wedding. I bet they have it on his soil, his land, his estate, or whatever, his compound, if you will. And Anthony Cumia will be the best man in the wedding. Oh, and Gino has a brother. Yeah, I know Pete. He's not going to ask Pete to be the best man. He wants Cumia.
Thinking, this is what I had written down, wedding plans. I was thinking, like, since I love Elvis Costello so much and Gino surprised me with Elvis Costello tickets, I don't want an Elvis impersonator. I want an Elvis Costello impersonator.
There you go.
And then everyone at the wedding will be incredibly confused. They'll be like, what is this?
I think that'd be lovely. I like your Skittles idea, but whoever mentioned freeze drying them first would be.
My brother's boyfriend Zach said, yes, maybe freeze dry them.
It'll hurt less. You're gonna be going into your your bedding ceremony that evening, consummating the marriage, covered in Skittle-sized bruises.
That would be hilarious. That would because I was saying instead I don't want.
I mean, talk about a comedy duo. This is like the next. This is like the next Laverne and Shirley. This is the next Cindy Williams and Penny Marshall. The chemistry and hilarity. Get them a sitcom stat.
Ice thrown at me or
It's kinda
bubbles.
gay, right?
I want
Bubbles.
bubbles. We'll do bubbles now. I have a Pinterest.
Oh my god!
But I just want Skittles thrown at me. But like knowing all of our friends, they'll like pelt them. They'll like have a paintball
They'll
gun.
toss them at you. Yeah.
How
Cumia
about-
will be there with like an actual a t-shirt gun, but shooting just clumps of Skittles at you.
Here's an idea.
Really, April? That's
Instead of
happening?
Skittles, paintballs. We come out in camo garb, and everyone just shoots us with paintballs.
I don't hate it. Have you been paintballing before?
I have.
It does
I
hurt.
am from South Carolina.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, April's been paintballing. April. Oh yeah, April's been paintballing. She's hunting. She kills deer. She's got a deer on her arm. She's been paintballing. She's been to the gun range. I guarantee Aaron's never fired a gun before. I'll put money on that one too. I'm putting money on everything.
If we wore like a couple of sweatshirts, or Gino comes out in maybe like a man thong, and then I have like a
You've got suit on.
yeah, like I have like something to cover me, like a winter coat or like a burqa.
A parka, a fur coat.
Mhm.
You're gonna look good.
Yes.
She's gonna have a mink coat on.
And then they shoot us with paintballs, all in the colors of the
the
rainbow.
Oh, and then it looks brown and shitty after a while because they're
Yes.
smudging. Gross.
I
Remember when Aaron said, well, you don't remember, he says it all. He constantly has to remind you, we do a fun show. Okay? We do an actual show. All these other, they're not doing shows. We do a show. This isn't a show. This is two chicks on the phone. This is too broad. This is Ray DeVito. Like you're listening in on a phone conversation. This isn't a fun show. Where's the topics for the fun show?
I can't not make a joke of anything, not even our nuptials.
I liked it. I was Aaron and I tuned into Cumia'S, which you can find on usually Wednesday nights, right?
Wednesdays at 7.
Yes.
Cumia'S. This Wednesday we have a fun one coming.
Imagine tuning into the Cumia'S on purpose. Her and Aaron turn in on Wednesdays for fun. I don't watch any of these shows. I don't watch Gino. I don't watch anything. I quit watching MLC. If I can get away from you guys, I'm going to. The only reason I have so many videos here is because you guys are generous to donate it with timestamps. But imagine watching this for real, like Cumia'S. No offense, Cumi'a, you're a nice girl, but your show probably sucks.
Coming up, which I will tell you about later. But this Wednesday at 7, and my mom's my sidekick, and we always have the funnest guests. But
Yes.
Melody Mack and X-Ray Girl were on the last one.
Melody Mack.
And we talked about, I was like, I know he's going to propose. I know he's going to propose. I didn't know how he was going to do it, but we'll get to that later. Also, the April's, thank you for the $2. April's Pink Puffies. We
I have to grab
Wow.
my tits every time he
I
super
love
chats.
it. Yeah, she's wearing a bra, but I tried to convince her to take it off. But
Sorry.
no, we love a nipple moment. He says, we are looking pretty good in the
They hooked up. They had to have. I guarantee they hooked up. I got somebody that knows Keanu very well told me that Keanu's a nice girl, but she's a fucking mess. A complete mess. Like a train wreck mess. But I guess Gino, being her boyfriend has made her more stable, which is crazy to think of. Dirty Dalish says she tried to convince. Oh, can you imagine that, Dirty Dalish, convincing someone to take off their clothes? What a. Keanu can be a mess. She's hot. Fake. Is that really Patrick in the chat? Hi, Patrick. Hi.
orange tonight.
Well,
See,
thank you.
see, exactly.
I think we're looking good tonight.
We're doing fine.
We're feeling the little crop tops, I guess. But what
Where
I
it's a
was
crop
We're
top.
doing it.
Yes, what I was saying though is so Keanu's whole thing now is on KeanuCast. I believe you were between sobbing and emotional phone calls. You were talking
Yeah.
about how your whole wedding might just be a troll of Gino.
No, yeah, I'm
I-
like,
I
it's
need
going to
it.
be really difficult for me to not just troll him the entire time. Like
You have to wheel him down the aisle in a wheelchair.
Like whoever takes him down the aisle. His parents are very dead, so can't be anything
Aw.
like that.
They're
was
very
cancer.
dead, but they approve still. I'm assuming.
This is his mom's ring, so
She
and you
has
know what?
to.
He has
Oh!
good taste for
Gino. Oh, that's okay. Gino took his dead mom's ring and just gave it to Keanu. He didn't buy her a ring. Somebody said that he spent all this money on a ring. So he just took his mom's ring, which is, I guess, normal if your mom's dead. But somebody said he spent all this money on a ring.
Christ.
She really did though. She didn't overdo anything.
Yeah.
Like, you know how some rings are just overdone? Like, that's a very like
It's what I
statement
would have
piece.
picked. And I keep telling him I'm going to wear it as a toe ring, which will be hilarious. See?
Aw.
Hilarious. You know, I'm picking up from these videos here is that this wedding is going to be a fucking disaster.
I would actually love that if he had to, like, during your vows, if he had to stoop down and place it upon your toe.
Good. We're writing. Good idea.
He's got to get
Wedding
on the
band.
ground and slip your.
I just want to remind everyone, they just met, these people, these Aaron and Gino, Keanu, and fucking Woods Girl. They all just met like a couple months ago. I played that video at the top of the show of Aaron shitting all over Gino and how he's a piece of shit. He's alcoholic. And they're acting like they've known each other since high school. Like they've grown up together. Like I have my friend Ryan, he lives in St. Pete. I've known him since the 7th grade. And they're acting like, yeah, whoever sent me that DM on Patreon, like they didn't meet playing basketball. They didn't meet at a card game. They didn't go to school together. They met online. Literally met online. And it was the initial things, they were both trashing each other, merciless. And now they're the best of friends. Now they're gonna be in the wedding.
Up and put it on your toe.
Toe ring wedding. Okay,
Aw.
so I don't. That's the ticket. I'll
Yes.
keep this one on my finger, but the wedding band must be
It's a toe.
ring.
And he
that-
has to have it fitted for your toe of your
Yes,
choosing.
and it must say steel toe morning hoe.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Because-
Man, the comedy. Whimpering John has been a member for 4 months. Thanks again to David Chandler for gifting all those memberships today. Even to the people that don't want one. From PCL to Steel Toe. All Keanu does is bomb.
You're an official host of the Steel Toe Show right now.
I know,
Isn't that weird?
we're co-hosting. Oh my god!
I told her she must do it since she's the official. She's a host on her own. I'm a professional co-host.
No, you're
She's a professional co-host.
doing wonderfully. They said, "All right, it's time." I was like smoking. I'm like, "Hey, here we go."
That is the thing. Before we came down here, I shoved spaghetti in everybody's face. She shoved Jameson in my face, and I've had about 3. What is this? This is Woodford Reserves and like tea.
I love
So it's
that.
like a
Let's see some carpet munching.
sweet tea, but like the sugarless kind. I don't know. It's that
I love
pure leaf
that.
shit. It's really good.
Delicious. No, I did. I went like, we'll do a baby shot. I like a baby shot. Even if I'll pay full price at the bar. I'm a White Claw whore, White Claw connoisseur. If you know me, but
Oh, we know you. Oh, we know.
if I'm feeling sassy, I'll do a baby shot of tequila because it gives you a little pep.
Tequila's good.
But Bisconti, of course, has gotten me into Jameson, and it never gets better, no matter how many times you
It doesn't.
drink it.
It
No.
always feels like college. It always hurts.
April drank a lot of Jameson. This is the third time she said that Jameson reminds her of college. Third time she says Jameson reminds me of college. That's when she was boning that quarterback. No, I think that was the high school guy. She was getting fucked in college. She was getting tossed around in college. If she's drinking Jameson, people were running trains on her in college.
But in college, we were doing, oh God, in Charleston, Rumple Mints.
Oh,
Tastes
God.
like mouthwash.
Tastes like death.
But
really.
it is so high proof. It'll get you so fucked up.
I have seen like multiple friends of mine nearly pass away from Rumplemans.
Absolutely. No.
It's not to be done.
Yeah.
Multiple friends almost pass away from Rumplemans. Like people almost died from Rumplemans in your circle. That's hilarious.
We did. Okay, so we've had kind of a big weekend. It was go ever since we picked up Gino and Keanu from the airport.
And again, if you're just joining us, you can get this on Patreon afterwards, patreon.com/sit down Zumock. I got that information today from a reliable source. They've been on my Patreon since February. They fed me things, and everything they've ever told me checked out. Told me Aaron was supposed to have the kids this weekend. He purposely dumped the kids off onto Ashley LaRue to hang out with Keanu and Gino. Gino flew in on a Sunday or maybe a Saturday night. They went to the Vikings game, got hammered. This is Monday night, and they're drunk, a weekday. They're all drunk. She's drinking Jameson. That reminds her of college, by the way. She almost had 4 friends die from Rumplemints, just for the record. So instead of Aaron taking all the goal money, the donation money, and taking his 3 kids to the Minnesota Vikings game, he thought, I'm taking the goal money and I'm going to dump my kids off at my ex-wife's house, and I'm taking Keanu and Gino to the game instead. That's where his head's at as a father. That's where he's at.
We headed to the Vikings game where, speaking of liquors and shots, I was able to figure out what Aaron had gotten so sick off of last year at the Vikings game. We had stopped by. There's this couple. There's these men that have this tailgating like truck that they've overhauled, and it's got like a fireplace and a kitchen and a TV and a couch in it, and they just let everybody. They cook for everyone. They give everyone drinks, and
this dumb broad's never been anywhere. That's all tailgates. Every tailgate's that tailgate. There's always some weirdo who converted something, a bus into a kitchen, and they give out food, drinks. It's every tailgate everywhere in the world. Go somewhere, April. Get on a plane. Do something. Go somewhere. Fly somewhere. Experience something. I told you months ago, move to Scottsdale. Scottsdale, Arizona, you would be getting dick all over the place. Quality dick. Guys with jobs, careers, 401k, homeowners, no kids. Go. Delta miles. I have some. You can borrow them.
Tailgating. Moment. It's huge in South Carolina too.
It is.
It's huge everywhere.
Their own television.
Tailgating is huge everywhere. It's huge. Every city in the world, tailgating is huge. Miami, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, New York. Tailgating is huge everywhere you go.
Outside of the stadium.
Yes.
And I've never been, thank you again. I've never been to a professional football game. The last football game I was at was in high school when I entered a raffle as a goof to sit on the field on a couch. Last football game I've been to. And I was like, is this soccer? People were like, "Is that Keanu?" And I
Oh,
was like,
no.
"I don't even."
No,
They
it's
were bringing.
football.
You know what? I take it back. This is good. This is really good. I was wrong. I was projecting. I apologize. I'm jealous of their success. I'm angry. I'm angry that Gino and Aaron got these two dimes, these fine women in their lives. It's all me just projecting, and I feel bad. I feel like a fucking asshole.
This is great. This seems very highly entertaining, but we had the best time. Oh my god.
Football is great. We showed up in a sea of purple yesterday, and on our way to the stadium, we stopped by this same tailgating truck that's always there. They make every single home game. Last Thanksgiving, we'd stopped by after the game to party, and Aaron had taken this, like, they called it at the time. They didn't tell him what it was. They said it was some Swedish botanical liquor. Okay, and
Lance, good contributor. How you doing, Lance? Fact, April has to be careful on what she exposes online. She has upset her parents too many times and is at risk of being removed from her father's will to inherit a modest 879 square foot cabin in the woods. Woods girl. Woods girl. She grew up in the woods. She has a cabin in the woods. All right. Oh shit, it's 3:46. I gotta wrap it up.
first off, if somebody says it's a botanical, just stop, because
we
there's
learned.
probably
Yeah, with elderflower.
elderflower and something
Yeah.
toxic in there. Who knows?
Yes.
And this man last year, he's just glug, 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 just drinking out of this bottle. It had no label on it, whatever. And I've never seen the man puke up until that point. I'd been
Glug,
with him
glug,
for 3
glug.
years. I've never seen him puke. The man pukes at our friend Donnie's house later, who you just met
Donnie,
yesterday.
We
and
love Donnie.
we have adventures.
Wait, they have another friend, and his name's Donnie. I was convinced they had no friends whatsoever, but apparently they have a friend named Donnie.
with him. We'll discuss in a bit
Yes,
here.
We'll get to that.
But last year he was puking so hard. So I stopped by these men and I show them the picture of this bottle I'd taken last year. I'm like, what the fuck did you guys kill him with? And they said it was Malort. So I don't know if any of you in the chat out there have had Malort before, but I don't
Yes.
recommend.
It's an attack.
Has any of you in the chat had Malort? Because April does not recommend. Okay? Because Aaron threw up on it.
Alien thing.
Have you had it?
apparently. I have, and it's like just. I think that we're so hardcore, gabagool and Malort. We would drink Malort, even though it just tastes like cyanide.
Donnie Mose from Happy Days? Is that Aaron's friend? That'd be great. If Donnie Mose from Happy Days is the actual Donnie. Chandelier says he was at Donnie's wedding. Let's find this Donnie, guys. I want to find out more about Donnie.
Does it really?
Yes. No.
I refused to drink it last year just because
because
most women
disgusting.
shouldn't be drinking something without a label on the bottle, or like
Yes,
you don't know what's been in there.
exactly.
It looked like piss, honestly. It looked like just an empty bottle with
It looked like piss, so she's like, I'll drink it anyway.
piss in it. And of course, Aaron goes for it. He had his horns on, like you saw the horns yesterday.
Yes. No, I love that.
Aw.
We all
he's
saw the
funny.
horns.
Fucking, fatty melon man was saying that he was wearing an afro to the game.
No, if we could
That's
get
a Vikings.
you
thing.
guys,
Yeah.
Aaron, if we could get those horns down here real quick, we could show everybody up close what these horns look
Aaron!
like.
Biscotti!
So, fat titty guy.
He was.
The
I was
Onion
watching.
Man.
Are they talking about Melton?
Because I do enjoy his show. He gets everything wrong, just like a lot of them do. But he was saying that
But he knows it's wrong. He just has fun
he
with
had a
it.
sad childhood. You have to.
Anyone who looks like that 100% had a bad
Oh
child.
yes.
Oh, shots fired! Did you hear that, Patrick? You got to cover that tomorrow. She just said you're a fucking loser with a sad childhood. She got you. Fatty, fat.
He comforted himself with food, and I wish him the best. It was so funny, but
Oh,
I was
yeah.
saying like, oh, you're gonna call him. It was because it was like gotcha. I'm like, no, it's just a Vikings
Oh,
thing.
Aaron's wearing an
he wasn't-
afro.
He wasn't
Wait.
culturally appropriating
Wait,
anything.
Did he really go with the angle of Aaron's doing blackface, but like hairstyle?
He pulled up the photo of yes. I don't know if
Aaron's
he didn't have
just
enough.
blacking it up.
I don't
on,
know if he didn't have
Vikings
enough
Day.
Cheetos that day, or he didn't seamless enough food to slide down his gullet. But he.
Ooh, look at these fat jokes. They're fucking burners. They talking about Cheetos from Stonies or actual Cheetos that you eat?
Well, he pulled up the picture of that ex Vikings and Chargers player that Visconti and Aaron took a photo
I
with.
keep forgetting his name with too, but he made me take a picture as well.
Yes.
He said I needed street cred, so I took the picture.
Street cred. Okay, we'll say that is slightly racist.
A little bit.
It's funny.
But the black man said it. He's like, okay, April needs a little street cred too. You guys shouldn't take all the glory, right?
God, she loves black humor, doesn't she? We opened the show, they're talking about black cock, and now it's just always black, race. Tampa Terry, he lives over the bridge in Clearwater, $1.99. A, Imholte is a marriage ceremony choking dummy. B, wait, A, Imholte is a marriage ceremony choking dummy. And now is there a B? Am I reading this wrong? Did my Kent State education not read? Whatever.
Can we get your
Thank you.
Thank you. Just unequivocally, this is not an afro. It's a Viking helmet.
Okay.
Thank you.
You guys, this is a legitimate Vikings helmet with real ram horns, and this is like
Imagine Melton calling it an afro and then giving a fuck. They have to prove it to you. Like, look, there's horns. It's an actual Viking. It's not an afro, man. Like, who cares? Who cares? Look, everybody. Proof. It's not an afro. You're wrong.
real leather up here, okay?
Yeah.
With fur on it. This cost more than your futon, Melton. And
it's quite
there's
nappy,
nothing.
but just
This is
kidding.
very nappy. Do you want to wear it for 2
Whoa.
seconds?
I'll show you. So then when
Now, Melton's on a futon. I'm on a futon. Melton's on a futon. We're all on futons. You know? That's where I sleep, on a futon. You're right. My living room doesn't have a couch. He took a photo of when we were painting. And I just moved in. And that creep, and he is a creep, Melton. You're going to find out you'll figure it out. Brad Thacker's a creep. It's the reason I'm telling you. If you want to go partner up with him, I'm warning you. He's a creep. I can have everyone tell you. I got names that will tell you and back it up. Dude's been totally like stalking me for like 6 years. Barely knew the guy. Barely knew him. Did one gig with him in 2013. But yet he lies and he says we met in 2001. And I'm like, okay, I wasn't even doing comedy in 2001. But you'll find out. Just have fun with that.
Aaron, it's quite cumbersome. We love the side gag, but it's quite cumbersome. But it's
cumbersome.
It's got full horns.
Oh, this is funny.
It's like a very midsummer moment.
Now Keanu's wearing the hat. This is funny. She put the silly hat on. Now, if April puts the silly hat on, that's going to be hilarious. Let's see if April puts the silly hat on.
Actually, with your very dark hair, that looks phenomenal. You look very Afro-esque right now.
Yeah, see, so it was not an afro.
No, it's not an afro. I hate to disappoint, but it is indeed leather with just fur around it, much as a Viking would wear.
Put it on, April.
Oh, do we have a note?
That could have been hilarious.
Down in...
They got notes.
We've been passed a note. We're sorry.
Oh yes. We're not on the Rumble tonight. Also we'll read some super chats.
Yeah, we
April's
should go
Pink
through.
Puffy says Kiki's pink pokies, sunglasses, thumbs up. Yes. Also I wrote down at dinner after she's a gourmet and she made us this iconic dinner. Aaron said to me, "Hey," he said, looked me directly in the eye. He said, "Hey, our nipples look the same."
He did.
So I did think that maybe he was very.
Ooh, Aaron was hitting on Keanu. He was trying to get that threesome going, baby, or that swinger party, that foursome. He tried to get it going, but let's take a look at he said they have similar nipples. Well, I just so happen to have a photo of his nipples. So that's what Keanu's tits look like, according to Aaron. Those are exactly what Keanu's tits look like.
Drunk at dinner. I maybe think that I am a bit German. Maybe we long lost German.
We did
third, fourth
figure that out.
cousins.
Maybe
Yeah.
Germans just have like some really pronounced but tasteful nipples.
Yes.
Like
These
Keanu doesn't have to
tasteful?
wear a bra with anything because their nipples always look so
You
nice.
wouldn't
And
have to either.
Look at these horny bitches not being pleased. Those are tasty nipples. According to April, Keanu has tasty nipples. Interesting.
I
But-
don't. I get, but on the off day where I don't wear bras on this show, all
Somebody
other
says
people are like,
something.
"Ooh, it's cold in here, huh?" April?" And
They think that's the
Yes.
most hilarious joke. I'm
It's
like, well, if
chilling.
all of you didn't keep it so goddamn cold, but
right.
we let it. It's a nipple sans.
It-
Yeah,
Yes, it's a nipple sans between her and Aaron. The German nipples have united.
apparently. Who knows?
They're both very tasteful this evening.
Scarlet Face 222. Thank you for the $4.99. And I thought Aaron and Gino were gay. April and Keanu have them beat. Congrats on the
Aw.
engagement. Thank you so much. They
Thank
are
you.
making love.
Congrats.
Upstairs,
Not,
which-
I'm just thanking him for the money, not the engagement. But
exactly.
I think so. I on my Instagram post last night about you and I did say that whenever those two decide to lean into their bromance, you and I could probably
we'll just
make it okay together.
Exactly. We would do very
Wow.
well together. I stay up late. You get up early. I'll cook at night.
That's
you can cook in the
true.
morning.
Oh,
You're blonde. I'm brunette. You
Oh my
wear
God,
a
you're
bra.
the
I
yin to my
don't.
yang.
Exactly. Yin.
Oh, God, I can't handle it anymore. I had to tap out, guys. Fuck that. Now they're talking about being lesbians together. See you next time, Chad. Have a fun stream. Fun stream have to run. Oh, it was a fun stream. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you very much. I'm going to end on this because it's not like a... The reason why I'm going to play this, I have other shit. I'll get to it on Friday or Thursday. I don't know what I'm doing. You know what? I'm going to save it because it was so ridiculous. I'm going to save it. I got like a couple of things I have to play. But Shuli and Kevin are going to start pretty soon. So not that I give a fuck, but I did 2 hours. That's good. I'm not one of these people that have to go fucking 7 hours for a show. It's like, all right, we heard it. You've already said it. Move on. I'm not just talking about Patrick either. I'm talking about fucking Steel Toe and everybody else. But it was a good show. We learned a lot. Right? What did we learn today, guys? What did we learn today? It was a learning experience. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We learned that the Z-Man could. Yeah, we learned this was fun. We learned this was all fun. It's all fun and games until someone gets killed in the podcast wars of 2023. Until someone goes down. Yeah. I learned that super sticker fights are very fun. I learned that too. We learned it costs 99 cents to join the hype train. That's right. And YouTube gets 30% of that 99 cents. Whoa. We learned Aaron don't let April sit in his chair as the first mic. Actually, April said she let Keanu sit in the chair. So I never ever want to defend Steel Toe over anything ever. We learned Chad only wants 99 cents. That's all we learned. What a great song. We learned. Super sticker from Heartless Romantic in Under the Wire. Thank you so much for your contributions. Thank you to David Chandler. We learned my next stream might be tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Jeff Closers, we learned there was good energy today. Yay! We learned that I'm the best streamer. Yay! We learned we had a hype train. We had 2 of them. We learned a lot. Yay! Believe, everybody, believe.